A modern twist to a timeless classic. An analog sound that inspires fanatics. It's a DJ tool that's always played. We're finding out how turntables are made. What we would call a record player is technically a phonograph. The phonograph was invented in 1877 by Thomas Edison. In the 20th century, the term record player was adopted as a new name for the instrument. The record player dominated the music and sound industry until the 1980s with the invention of the cassette tape. With the rise of vintage trends, vinyl records are back in style. We're visiting Turntable, where Dottie is going to show us how these devices are made. First off, a motorized file, called a Dremel, is used to round out the space for the motor. The motor powers the rotation of the platter that the record sits on. After the motor is secured, the mount is placed and the spindle is screwed on. While the motor powers the rotating record, the spindle is what holds the record in place. You can't have a turntable that doesn't make any noise. That's where the circuit comes into play. A circuit is a circular pathway that electricity travels around. The main wires conduct electricity out, and the grounding wires are the return paths. Green and blue ground the tone arm so there's no buzz or hum. Black discharges extra static created from the needle reading the record. And white and red send the left and right audio channels. The wires are crimped, clipped, and separated, and ready to be connected to the switchboard. The switchboard is controlled by two gold knobs. The knobs can pause, play, and adjust the spin speed of a record. Next, the cartridge, or needle, gets made by using tiny screws, and then gets attached to the tone arm. The needle reads the microscopic hills and valleys on the record, which send small vibrations through the tone arm, which are amplified to create sound waves. The turntable is then flipped over to install the main circuit board. The circuit board is basically the nervous system. It controls everything. Now for the final piece, the tone arm. It looks like we're ready for a sound check. Ouch! Why does it sound like that? Well, each unit is tuned to 33.3 or 45 revolutions per minute, using a special app and record. The higher the RPM, the better the sound quality, but the shorter the playtime. If the unit isn't properly tuned, the music won't come out right. Although this sound may hurt the ears, it's crucial to make sure your records sound perfect. Once audio is ready, it's time for the final step, the bass. The power cable is crimped, clamped, and inserted into a plastic clip, and feet are attached to the bass. Voila! The turntable is complete. Each turntable is made completely by hand, so currently about 10 can be made per day. This means each record player is special and bespoke. All you need to stream a record? A phone with Bluetooth. Even though the record player is 141 years old, through brands like Turntable, its technology continues to evolve, keeping it a relevant music tool. It's safe to say, turntables are not going away.